Welcome back to Tom's Garage. Today, the pal, it is a Scott's 25 horsepower Kohler Command 54-inch by John Deere tractor. And there it is. Boy, this thing is huge. I couldn't even get it on the table. 12-inch wheels and tires, I'm good Lord. But today, that feller said somebody give it to him. All it needs is a battery. Well, he put a battery in it, wouldn't crank. So I went and picked it up, brought it here. All it would do is click. When you turn the key, click, click. Well, come to find out, after I hauled it all the way over here and pushed it into the shop, the PTO was engaged. Because when you turn the key, that's the clicking you hear. It's the PTO clutch. But still, it would turn over and but it would not crank. So I had to pull the body off just to get to the fuel line, because when I looked in the fuel tank, when I looked in the fuel tank, I noticed the fuel line was laying in the bottom of the tank. The fuel line will come up through here under the bodywork, and it goes into the tank right in here. So you have to pull this body off to get to the fuel line. I had to put a new grommet and a new fuel line going down from the little elbow. I got all that done, put it all back together, running good. I come out here yesterday to crank it, it would not crank. It would run off of carb cleaner, but it was not drawing fuel at all. So I took the fuel line off the carburetor and just blew through it. It was stopped completely up, didn't have any flow at all. So what I did, I was going to pull it off. This goes to the fuel pump. Right chunder. I blew through it and it would not blow at all. So I was going to pull the fuel filter off and get the clamp off, and the fuel line just come apart. Look at that. That fuel line is rotten. On the inside is where it just turned to jelly and just stopped up. So now we got to replace the fuel line all the way from here through there under the body all the way to that elbow. Yeah, we do. And to do that, we got to pull the body off, and it's not hard to do. And I will show y'all how to pull this body off so we can get to the fuel line. Yeah, it's pretty simple. I just hate having to do it again. So this time you're going to watch. So let's do it. Let me grab a tool. Woo. Alrighty. First thing we got to do is push this seat forward, because we have to get to this bolt and that bolt. But see, this seat frame is kind of in the way. You just loosen it up, then it'll slide forward. Look at the ants coming out of that conduit right there. Ooh, I got to get this thing out of my shop. Anyway, this thing's been just like I've seen so many times lately. This thing's been sitting for a long time. I guess they quit using it because that fuel line broke and nobody knew it, and that's why it wouldn't run anymore. It wasn't drawing fuel. So that's why they just let it sit. And then they probably put another battery in it, give it away, and it won't turn over, it won't crank. This one is froze up. You can't turn it, but it's loose enough to slide the seat. So we'll unplug the seat switch, and then we'll slide this whole thing forward. I'm going to go ahead and just take this off, so that way we can push this up and push this wire down through here. Get it out of here. Find the stud. Put that back on the stud. And just slide the whole thing forward. Shove this through the hole in the body. Okay. Take this bolt out. Take this bolt out. All right, there's that. Like a lot of other tractors, like a Pony, Troy-Bilt Pony or Bronco or something, it's got a carriage bolt right under there, and you can get to it, a 1/2-inch nut on the bottom. From the bottom. And you can fill it right there. Don't lose the washer. You got a nut and bolt. What I like to do is peel this back a little bit and get that carriage bolt completely out of there, because when you put the body back on or trying to take it off, this bolt is going to be catching. So I like to just take it completely off. That's a good way to do it. That's a good way to do it. Because when you're trying to slide the body back on, man, this bolt's sticking out. It's going to be catching and hitting on everything. Oh, God. Okay, now we got one on this side. Well, I just lost a nut. Yeah, I'll track it down later. It probably went completely down to the middle. Uh-oh. Money. All right, then I'll, like I said over there, I'll just peel this back. Get this bolt out of there. There it is. There it is. And this height dial right here, it just pulls out, it snaps in. That shaft, it slides over. It's got a flat side to it, so you just kind of line it up and just slide it right on. And that should be it, man. That should be it. Now we'll pull this thing off. It's going to be kind of tough. You got to get it over this right there. So as a matter of fact, that's the first thing I'm going to do is get it up and over that. There we go. And just slide it straight back. Ain't too awful heavy. All right, here's the new elbow and grommet I put on there. So we're going to have to replace this fuel line all the way up. Oh, yeah. It's got a, I don't know if that's an insulated sleeve over it, if that thing's it just feels softened up over the years. I don't know what year this tractor is, but God, this thing's got to be 25 years old. You can't even read the tag anymore. Alrighty. Let me set it over here, that way the sun ain't affecting it. All right. Pull it right out of there. It's got something holding it there. That's the only place it's got held. Let me grab something, I'll try that out. There we go. Just pop it right out. Grab another pair of pliers and get that off. Here it is. Can't even blow through it. So it's seen better days. Let's see, let's go right over here. And we will get another section of fuel line. Okay. That is about what we need right there. Let's see, we'll grab some new hose clamps too. Let's see, we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's some new clamps. Okay, let's see, what else do we need? I need to get this off. We'll put this back on there. Alrighty. Back to the tractor. It's about to get us a new fuel filter. Yep. Okay, set them right there. We'll go from here. Push it through. I can see the end of it. All right. Camera ain't cut off from the heat yet. Here's that. What did I do with that little clamp holder thing? I had to leave it over there in bed. Just like that. Just like that. And let's see, we could take it. You know, I should have got a little more, but you know, the distance that new filter is going to give us big enough to take up that ½ inch more we need. Oh good, oh good. Let's see, I'll cut it right about there. Grab us some clamps. And we'll put the clamps on here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know why I grabbed 5. Well, we needed 4. And to right there. I need to spray a little WD on this thing. It'll go together easier, but it's going together pretty good. All right. Alrighty. I should have went on the inside of that cable. I'm going to zip tie that up somewhere. I don't want it vibrating against that oil filter. Well, let's fire this thing up and see what we got. I want to make sure that fuel filter fills up and this thing runs good before I put it back together. Set the parking brake. Oh, I'll drop everything. All right, here we go. We got good flow coming out of the fuel pump. Good flow coming out of the fuel pump. Fuel filter filled up good. Now let's put that back together. I can remember what I did with the, there it is. I'm gonna cut another piece of fuel line too, to match what was there. Let's cut another piece. Grab another clamp from this. And now we'll go from the fuel pump to the carburetor. Yeah, that thing's pumping good. Boy, we got some good flow now. What do I do with that other clamp I had? I set it somewhere. There it is. Sing it, birdie. All right. All right, let's put this body back on. You put your body back on. See, it's a good thing we took them two little bolts out, because otherwise we would try to slide it on. It would be hitting those brackets up there. Yep, just slides right on without those bolts in there. Oh, go ahead. We'll get this one in first. These can be kind of a pain to get back in there. There it goes. Washer in and out. Just kind of hold your finger on top of that bolt head. Put that one in. Go around here and put this one in. I'm gonna wait till every nut and bolt is in before I tighten any of them down. All right. I know this thing was set to 3.5 inches. That's why I got an idea of kind of where it goes. There it goes. It just slides right on. Oh, we forgot to do something. We forgot to do something about that wire. Where's that wire? There it is. Let me find the end of it. There it is. All right. I'm gonna have to pull this body back off again. This little end piece right here came off. Nope, it'll be all right. Well, let me get this wire. Evidently that must have gotten into the fan and I didn't see it. So we'll have to put this connector back on there. Whew. It don't matter what order these go in, because all they do is just make contact with each other when that seat switches. Pressed. Let's see, trying to remember how this goes back in there. Does it go like that or does it go sideways? It goes sideways, just like that. Push them back in yonder. There we go. And then we'll pull this up and stick this up through there. And put it right there. I'm going to get another zip tie and help hold this thing together because evidently this has been broke. Okay. Look at that, boy. It's sitting on top of that gas cap. I didn't want to take that gas cap off because all this dust would have went in there. And debris. All right, ready to wrench here. One there. One there. Pull the seat back about where it was. Tighten this one down. You're not going to tighten that one down. Like I said, that was damaged somehow or another. Uh-oh. Money. Okay. We'll go through there with it. Okay, now we'll come over here and tighten these two front nuts and bolts, and that'll be it. That'll be it. Nice, nice. 11:30. And it's already 94 degrees in here. All right, boys and girls, that's how you remove the body and replace the fuel line. That's how you do it. Just 4 bolts. Take that seat wire off. I'd say this was done. I got to put the air cleaner back on it, put the hood back on it. Whew. Well, boys and girls, I appreciate y'all watching another Tom Loader video. I think I'm gonna hang out in the house most of the day. Whew. I got one I gotta go deliver. Manny. Y'all be good, boys and girls. I will catch y'all on the next one, man. Love you guys.